So there is a brand new YouTube channel that you may not know about, and I'm here to tell you about this awesome filmmaker who has a very famous brother that you probably know about. Today we're talking about something completely different. I've been thinking about doing this for a while, and today I want to talk about, I think I'm going to probably do a series because I want you guys to know what I know. I mean, always, right? Always want you to know what I know. But specifically, if you're watching this video, you probably watch YouTube. You probably watch other YouTubers, but I want to introduce you to some of my favorites. And I'm going to start out with one of my newest favorites, a guy called Van Neistat. And I'm going to link to all this stuff down in the description so you don't miss out on what I think is his genius. I've known about Van Neistat for several years now, and I can't really talk about Van without talking about his brother, who you probably know if you've watched any YouTube for the last few years, a guy called Casey Neistat. Well, Casey is a huge YouTuber. He's a bit of a video genius. They had, the stories are just so deep, but I want to talk briefly about Casey and why you should watch his stuff, but then most of this I want to talk about Van. And Van's only been doing, he's only had his YouTube channel for less than a year, and I have no freaking idea why. I think Van's got some big conflicts going on. I don't know. I can't figure out any other reason because the guy is a genius on the same level as Casey, his brother. Casey has like over 12 million subscribers. Van is on his way to his first million, but think about that. Think about that in the fact that he started out less than a year ago. And I think that's why I want to bring attention to him, because a couple of reasons. He's a genius YouTuber, and he rides motorcycles, although that's not the primary content of his channel. And I wished I could do what he does, which is, make videos about the things that interest me in addition to motorcycles, but YouTube won't let me do that. It has spanked me many times for doing that. But somehow Van has managed to overcome the spanking from YouTube because he's so popular. His videos are so good. His are on another level for mine because he's so much of an artist. Just like his brother. Casey's an artist too. But anyway, I'm gonna show you a few clips of Van stuff on a motorcycle to get you interested, to get you to go over there and watch his stuff. But then I'm going to explain the reasons why I love him. I love the motorcycle stuff supremely. But he just happened to be into motorcycles. I was watching this stuff long before I knew he rode a motorcycle. I knew Casey did, so it makes sense they both ride. In fact, I think all three of the brothers ride. But anyway, back to Casey. Casey and Van made some videos together. In fact, they made the first viral video on the internet, as far as I know. Back before YouTube, I think this was like 2003, they made a viral video about the iPhone and, the iPod and its irreplaceable battery. So it was a big, huge scandal, and Casey and his brother Van exposed it, and they made the first viral video. So shortly after that, they got a series with HBO called the Neistat Brothers, which I've never seen. I don't think I had HBO back then. I haven't had HBO much at all in my life, just because I don't like paying subscription fees for TV. Anyway, so yeah, there they were. So they had a series for on HBO, Neistat Brothers, and I think it was just kind of like what the Casey's blog turned into, kind of just here's my life. That's my impression of the Neistat Brothers. It was I think they had I think it was a season, and apparently it was pretty freaking amazing. I'm not sure why they didn't renew it. Anyway, so that made Casey very successful. Subsequent to that, he got some money for a commercial, to make a commercial for somebody, and instead of making the commercial, he got on a plane and spent the money going on vacation, and he filmed it all, which was an amazing. It turned out that was the commercial, right? Or somehow, that's what I remember, is somehow he turned that into a commercial. So, you know, renegade, crazy, very inventive, very artistic, Casey Neistat. Then his superstardom blew up, but when he, I think it was like 2015, he decided to start making a video every day, which is kind of interesting because I've been trying to make 3 videos a week, which is a big deal for me because it's a lot of work. But it's getting easier. But anyway, so there I am. There Casey was. He made a video every day for over a year. So at that point, his channel blew up, and rightly so. The videos were amazing, and it's just, you know, not just that, he had full-time jobs, running businesses. Yeah, so the guy's just a freaking workaholic. He probably gets like 3 hours of sleep a night. But anyway, so yeah, raising a family, running businesses, and blogging every day, which is basically his blogs were, here's my life, you know, interlaced with interesting things that he went and did, you know, little video projects that he went and filmed or whatever. So, you know, it was just pure genius. And so I've been watching Casey for years, probably maybe 2014. I think he started his channel in 2010. And like 2013, 2014, I started watching him. Then he blew up. But here's the funny thing. Here's the thing that bothers me about YouTube. Somebody like Van, who's only been making videos for a year, absolutely deserves the audience he's got right now. And more. But I don't think he would have any of that audience had his brother not got on his super huge channel and said, hey, my brother Van is starting a channel. You should go check it out.
Yeah, Van is a fascinating guy, but because he's not a YouTuber, because he doesn't know the YouTube world, his videos, they're not motivated by likes or views or subscribers. It's just pure, untouched creativity. And that's why he's my favorite YouTuber. He's the only YouTuber I turn the little alarm on for. And he might just accidentally be the best YouTuber of all times.
Did you mention my YouTube channel?
I did. I did mention your YouTube channel.
Okay, thanks.
Okay.
So Van went from like 1,000 subscribers overnight. He got, the next day he was like 50,000 subscribers. Boom. Talk about how much exposure helps you. And that's the disappointment that I have always had with YouTube, is there's no way, unless YouTube decides that your stuff is really good or that people are engaged, you know, their algorithm, that stuff, unless they're getting those signals from your viewers, the few people that you attract via their algorithm, you're just going to languish and you know, you're not going to get any attention from YouTube. No love, no attention, but something like Casey that goes, hey, my brother's making YouTube videos too, and you go over there and you go, wow, this is really interesting. This is completely different than Casey's stuff, but it's genius, just like Casey's stuff. So, yeah. So that's the big thing for me, is I want to expose you to Van's channel, mainly because he's a genius, mainly because there's a connection between the folks that watch my stuff and the stuff that I'm interested in. Even though it's not motorcycle stuff, I don't really watch a lot of motorcycle stuff on YouTube. I watch stuff a whole lot more like Van and his stuff. I mean, he's a maker. That's what I call people, and I want to talk about a few more makers in the future. But I want to start out with Van because he's got a motorcycle and he rides his motorcycle. Not a lot, but it's part of what he does, and I just wanted to add that. That's where I wanted to start. I wanted to start somewhere where you could go, oh, okay, I see what Don's doing, so I want to go check out the other channels that Don watches. And so yeah, starting with Van, that's kind of what I want to do. And I want to talk in particular about what he does. He's a maker, so he builds his own stuff. And almost every video he makes, I identify with in some way because, you know, he's a cheap bastard like me. He doesn't like spending a lot of money on crap that, you know, that he can make himself. So that just really appeals to me. I think I can get up this. I want to fly my drone today in this windy crap. It's been a while since I've been up here. If I have been up here, I don't remember if this is the road or not, but yeah, there's a storm coming in, so I kind of want to get some video, but I want to get some good views of the mountains and such around here. So. But yeah, so anyway, Van is a maker, which means he makes stuff with his hands and tools, and the stuff that he does is I love it. And I would like to do more stuff like that. He inspires me to make more stuff. And maybe that's something in the future. Maybe that's something, you know, where, I don't know. I've given up trying to avoid being spanked by YouTube. And I kind of feel like if I throw some kind of a motorcycle into the stuff that I do, like today I'm talking about another YouTube channel. And I feel kind of like if I'm riding around blogging on the motorcycle, that maybe the signals won't be confused on YouTube. Maybe folks will watch this and go do what I tell you to do and go check his channel out, and you know, YouTube's not going to spank me and remove me from unsubscribe me from all my viewers. Hell, I don't know what's going on with the subs, because you know, I'll put out some videos I think are pretty good, and all I get is unsubscribes. I'll lose 3 or 4 viewers with some videos. And, you know, some of them I understand. Some of them I'm kind of running my mouth too much, pissing people off. I get those. But then some of them I don't get at all. It's like, okay, was there not enough motorcycle in here? Was this content not good? Was the, you know... Yeah, who knows? But anyway, yeah, so go check out Van Neistat's channel if you like do-it-yourself. This guy is the king of do-it-yourself. He makes everything, and that's one of the things he thinks is weird about the way his behavior is. He makes stuff that he could easily go buy cheaper, but yet he doesn't. And I'm kind of the same way. I completely understand that behavior. I don't like the stuff that I buy. I want something better. I'm willing to spend more money to make it myself. And that just happens so many times to me. You know, most of the time it's like, no, I can make it for the same price, so I'll make it. Usually I don't spend more money to make it myself, unless the crap that's out there is so bad. And that happens a good bit. There's so much crap out there that just sucks balls that I go make it myself for the same price. Every once in a while, I'll be willing to spend a little bit more money and spend hours making something, prototyping, and usually it's a design alteration. But yeah, if you like that kind of stuff, you'll love Van. And of course, he's got awesome, brilliant freaking motorcycle videos, and I was just watching a couple today, and I got inspired. It's like, Van's the guy where I start. He's the place where I start on the check out my favorite YouTubers. So hopefully this works out into something cool.
Well, I certainly hope you will go over and check out Van Neistat, and tell me what you think. Come back over here and tell me what you think. If it's a miss, if there's no crossover between our channels, I should know that. But it seems like the people I talk to in the comments, the people I meet in person that watch my stuff, watch a lot of the same stuff that I'm watching already. And I don't know if that's just a YouTube algorithm thing or if it's a natural crossover, but I would like to share the stuff that I know about YouTube, because there's some amazing people out there making some amazing stuff, and I would like to expose everybody to it if I can. So anyway, go check it out. Tell me what you think. Let me know, especially if you have already been watching Van, because that's even more interesting. Later.